Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. We have a building being reskinned right in front of us. So we can hang out for a second. We have a couple of them for the modern era. So that's pretty cool. We unlocked the modern era nearing the end of our last playthrough. Why is it so loud? I'm going to turn the master volume down just a touch because cheesy peas. Okay, that should be better. Or not really. Turn my own volume down a bit. Okay, so we have 61 discovery points. We're not researching anything. We are waiting for some buildings to industrialize. I don't believe we have any upgrades situated right now. We did... Oh, never mind. The end of that sentence was, we did unlock the cemetery upgrade at the end of last playthrough. I thought I queued them. So I'll queue them now. We only have 42 creator points because we've been kind of tussling with this infliction. It just won't let go. I'm going to speed the game up a bit so that we can see the skin, this residential skin, before we get too into the weeds. You can see we have buildings that are now making smog. Our tree levels are a little lower, our O2 levels are a little lower. So it's time to start focusing more on environmental care. And there's our new residence. This is a much smaller skin than I was expecting. I was expecting high rises. Normally when you enter the modern era, you start getting high rises. So the fact that these are small buildings is, promising. The high rises kind of get in the way. Let's spend some creator points. We needed 40 discovery points, not creator points, to unlock the Ministry of Health. And we have some things we'll have to go back and get, but the Minister of Health right now is my focus because we're dealing with that infection. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to go to... Yeah, we'll do commercialized steel making to get the steel factory. We'll start needing steel for upgrades pretty imminently. So it's nice to get ahead of it. I have none steel right now. I'm doing pretty well on most other resources. I'm a little low on wood. It is expected for residential buildings to automatically reskin as you enter a new era. There are only like 2 or 3 kinds of buildings that will do that. The rest, you'll need to skin yourself. You'll need to upgrade, I should say, not skin. It could just be me. Like, it's possible that the game's not being very loud at all, but I woke up at 3:30. It's 5. So it could just be that I am a little sensitive to sounds today. What do you do if you wake up and you can't get back to sleep? Do you read? Do you work out? Do you play games like me? tree-skimmed cemeteries are completing. What was that? Nuggets have died. Of what? Lightning. Okay. The cemeteries never really get more modern, and I mean, you'll find that to be true in life too. I can't remember the last time I walked into a cemetery, but it was certainly not like high tech. The rain on this lake is good. It'll help to refill the lake a little bit. Although we're doing pretty well. Given the number of water pumps and fishing piers on this lake, it's not taking too big a hit. What we really need is trees. We have wolves attacking. I have a feeling we have enough defense towers now. Our Minister of Defense has been pretty busy. So there is a strong possibility. If we could just follow those wolves, that'd be great. There we go. That our nuggets will take care of it themselves. It's always better for believer counts that you do it and that they see you doing it, but okay, there's a mystical box. Oh, these nuggets are in the middle of nowhere. Can I drop my mystical box? No. If those wolves are still attacking across the lake, I suppose I can get them. I think we're fine. But my nuggets are a little less happy now. So I think it's time to start placing legendary buildings for creation. We have a few different kinds of parks, and we also have movie theaters now, so we can put down a couple of those. We put down a few local businesses last time. The parks that we unlock by completing achievements, we can't place an infinite number of them, but the medium park over here, the Sleepy Spring Sanctuary, we're not restricted to a certain number of those. We can put as many of those down as we want.
I do hope the new park has a bench dedicated to yours truly.
Okay, how are we doing on resources? We are consuming water at a pretty high rate, but we also have plenty. and it's winter, so it is expected that we wouldn't be producing any right now. When winter is over, we'll probably be back in the green. We're doing fine on food. We're close to the line on power, where we're almost producing and consuming equal amounts. Okay, and our warehouses are full, so it might be time to put down another warehouse. Wow, suddenly we have a ton of wood. We had 48. Now we have 826. We have our Minister for Health now, so I am going to install that person. Where's my town hall? We have a bunch of educated laborers, which is a good thing. Educated staff can be placed in all kinds of positions. They can be placed in positions that require educated and uneducated nuggets, where obviously you can't put an uneducated nugget in a position that requires an educated nugget. That actually may not be obvious. So I'm just going to take it back. Nothing is ever obvious to everyone. Our movie theater is completed, and our nuggets are already a little happier. Our park is underway. It has 4 visitors already. There we go. We're back in business. We will say that this bench is the one dedicated to the narrator. This scenic park that overlooks an oil jack. Okay, back in the green on water and power. Doing okay on food. Everything just happened. We have a vote. Materials cost reduction is bad one. I'm just going to skip right to the one I know that I want before I read these over to you. Decreased quality of materials lead to the increased building decay. Buildings decay increased by 1 per second. If you're thinking this needs to be rewritten, I would agree. Food for all. Increase the amount of rations per nugget by double. Happiness +2. Food consumption +100%. That's not bad in a pinch, especially if you need your nuggets to be a little happier. But it really does, it doubles your food consumption. So you have to make sure you're making enough food. Vaccination is the one I am choosing. Nuggets will get shots to become less prone to disease, -15% chance of sickness. I'm going to pick that whenever I can, just because we've been dealing with this infection for so long. But I do think that we are at the very end of it. Every time I say that, I end up eating crow. How's our box? Good. The surface of the box is inscribed with mysterious markings. That's our blueprint piece. The box crackles with energy. That could be creator points or discovery points, but I don't know for sure. It is an epic, a very rare one to get. Industrious machines clang and whir inside the box. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what those two are, so I'm gonna risk it and find out. Okay, I don't see anything bad happened. Box somehow repaired all your buildings by 50%. 1 unobtainium, nice. And part of a mysterious blueprint. How are we doing on mysterious blueprints? We have not unlocked any legendary buildings yet. We have 1 piece of Notre Dame. Oh, almost to Leaning Tower. Almost to the Eye. 1 piece of Eiffel. No Desert Rose, no Big Ben. Okay. You'll see my game is starting to run a little more choppy. We've to staff our barracks. This is weirdly a hard game for your CPU, so I'm going to adjust some settings down. Not right now, but later, so that it doesn't get like too unmanageable when we play. But it also like running a like recording software, or like any recording software, and I've used a couple of them now, alongside a game slows that game down. Like regardless, they're both labor intensive for your computer. Okay. We have, the reason I'm eyeballing the yellow ones is that we have 51 discovery points again. We're generating discovery points pretty quickly. So I'm exploring making sure I have all these. What of these we want? I don't really ever use bridges. But in the interest of having them all, I will unlock that at some point. I am going to start with gunpowder so that we can move from bows to muskets in our defense towers and
You're giving them guns? You should maybe think this through a little more.
And I'm going to place a steel mill. This is a big boy. Has this building always been this giant?
Iron is all right, but steel is the real deal.
Cute. It's a cute rhyme. He is awful quiet now, so let me know if you'd like me to turn him back up. And just turn the music down a little. Okay, we're still doing okay on power, which is great. You can see our one unobtainium here. Unobtainium is an ore extracted from these monoliths. Like this guy here. They are so pretty. It's used to make nuggetoids, which are robot nuggets that you can send to outer space or keep here on Mother Planet, that will help to build and maintain your planet. They can be staffed in basically any job. And if you have one approach to this that I've seen, and I haven't gotten this far in 1.0, is that there are some planets that you can discover that are uninhabitable. Like they're too hot or too toxic. And you can send nuggetoids there instead of nuggets, and those nuggetoids can like terraform for you, and then you can send up nuggets. It's a very clever approach. Okay. This prayer requires your immediate attention. It's a matter of life or death. You see, a nugget is panicking over the discovery of a large spider infestation in one of your warehouses. They claim this particular species of spider may have wings and they're as large as rats. The news has spread around town, causing mass hysteria. Whatever nuggets have been storing in there must have mutated them. We need to think fast. What to do? There's no time to lose. Cleanse the area and fire, burn it all. They aren't hurting anyone, send a team to study them, or we must save our resources, gather our finest warriors. I'm gonna study. Turns out the spiders are a friendly bunch. They consume small mammals, not nuggets. After providing the spiders with food, scientists discover that their mutated silk has some useful properties for future research. 2 free research items, minus 40 food. 2 free research items, that's nice. Science of peace. What? I didn't think I could get that because I have science of punishment, or whatever the prison one is called. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hey. I didn't think I could have them both. But if I can put down a rehabilitation center, that's the path I normally go. And what was the other one? Cement. The cement perk. Wow, okay, so I can actually put down a rehabilitation center in addition to my prison. I feel like I don't need to. We don't have crime isn't very high. If crime gets high, I'll put one down, but right now I don't feel like I need to. It also, whoops, it also said the cement perk. And do we not also already have a cement factory? We do, right? Yes, we do. Yeah, we need trees. We badly need trees. Now that we have gotten the infection under control, and I do feel pretty confident saying that, I'm going to start spending basically all my creator points on reforestation. We have 2 lumber camps. We could probably stand to put down 2 more. But I want to push as many trees into this back into this area as I can. We also have an earthquake coming. This may be the first earthquake I've had in the save, which is kind of crazy. Oh, the cement perk. Okay. Unlocks modern cement factories. So we've got some upgrades probably that we can do. Oh, just the one. Alright, so we will do waterworks and boreholes for modern reservoirs and water pumps. We can't yet. We have to get to here before we can. Okay. We'll do autonomous sawmills and mechanized stone processing so that we can upgrade our stone and wood refineries. You're welcome for the heal you didn't need, little lady. These are our residential buildings. Still being reskinned. Residential. There are a bunch of residences. Nuggets put them down wherever they need them, and you can use creator powers to like encourage them to place residences further out if you want to, or like wherever you want. You can kind of direct them toward a location. So it always takes a while to reskin them because there are so many of them. Right. A few seconds till this earthquake comes. And we will be able to see it over here. Not anywhere near our village, but it's super cute. It shakes the trees. There's a plume of dust kicked up. Ground breaks. It's nice to watch, unless it's like disrupting your civilization. I actually don't know whether we have found devil's lettuce. Our nuggets are unhappy again. Why? 14 defense towers, 4 hunting lodges, 5 cemeteries. Oh, just all the industrialization they don't like. Yeah. What did I say I was gonna do? Pick up this devil's lettuce and take it to a farm, because I don't know if we have it. Right there. Okay, apparently I didn't have it, so that's cool. I just turned my head, and this view of my temple makes it look like a menacing robot. If you're wondering why we're producing discovery points so quickly now, it is in large part due to schools and movie theaters. We can actually, if I mouse over it, it should tell me. Yeah, schools and movie theaters. And the more of them you have, the faster they generate. How are we doing on upgrades? We need 15 bricks. We need 22 planks. Are we waiting on steel for some things? Yeah, we're waiting on steel. Is our steel factory up? We can just go over there and look. I know where I put it. Yes, our steel factory is up. Is it staffed? Not quite. So I'm going to hang on a minute before I upgrade or place anything else so that we can get some steel going. Otherwise, I back up our queue a lot, and then I have to wait for all these resources to generate before anything will upgrade. Do we have all of our ministers? Yes. We have 17,000 trees. I would like to get back to 20. I want to boost up our atmosphere a little bit also, even though we're not in a bad place by any stretch. I just want to keep it that way. Keep it in as good a place as possible. Now our nuggets are deeply unhappy. Why? Put down more parks in a bit. You can see our hunters are now dressed a little bit more in like a modern hunting style, almost military, and they had guns. And that is because we unlocked muskets. I don't recall ever getting the achievement to move, or the message, quest, mission, whatever you want to call it, request, to change the seasons. Oh, there it is, the last exhibitionist. Okay, so we still need a couple of these, but we've gotten a lot of them. We've gotten most of them. Mechanized stone processing means that we can upgrade our stone refineries. Refinery, I think we only have the one. And so that means now that we have a bunch of stuff that we can upgrade. Oh, did I not do water pumps? Must not have. I'm gonna go ahead and do bridges. While I'm generating this many creator points, I may as well. And I'm going to hold off on electronics. Electronics will unlock the electronics factory, which will require some resources to build. Okay, get it. What, wolves again. Fire other than the one I created. Good job, little firefighter. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this infection and then we will end for the day. Wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you know how much I appreciate you. I just so love getting to hang out with you and talk to you all the time. It has been so much fun. I hope you have an amazing day. You certainly deserve it. And I'll talk to you very soon.